All right, welcome back, folks, to a new game. Well, actually, it is a new game for once. This is Rogue Trader, again in the Warhammer 40k series. We are not new to that, that's for sure. And I have played this game before. I have finished it before. But that was when it had no DLCs. I got all the DLCs. Purchased all that. So it'll be a bit different for me. Is that a 220 stream streak? And also, we're gonna let chat decide what to do. Because I already done my playthrough, but you guys, this is all new to you. So we'll do a new game. Yeah, that's fine. Put all the DLCs on. Difficulty. I guess we'll put it on daring. This is not recommended for players unfamiliar with the Warhammer 40k trader system. That's okay. We'll be daring. Even though, honestly, games like these, I'd rather play them on normal. As, when you start getting into these, you start getting sweaty. This we can get... The more you go to the left, the sillier the builds. The more you go to the right, the sweatier the builds. Alright, we can choose between Hecata, Darius, Lamont, Bahardor, or our own custom character. Oh, we're gonna spend like an hour here, so people watching on the VOD, all three of you, you can skip for about an hour and a half. We all look goofy. You want to look like Judge Dredd? Pet aristocrat, yeah, fine, I don't care. Oh my god. No, maybe I do care. I like how they modeled the characters in the portraits. We can change this, though. Though we really shouldn't. Because it matches the portrait. Make it fatter, we can't. Augmentations? I feel like we would be like in a play. Phantom of the Opera. You sing the opera? No. Kano? We'll put side things. Hey, the relics? What was that?
Macro cannons, volley! We have purified the battlefield of the enemy's taint. This could be an opportunity. Let chaos paint the stars red.
Applaud my brilliance.
Looks like we have a problem on our hands.
We're not doing BR Miku? I mean, we could. Chat wanted fat this guy.
The destination is known.
Yeah, he would sound like this.
Watch this spectacle unfold.
Alright, so Death World gives us survival instinct, strength, toughness, agility, not intelligence, not fellowship. Voidborn gives us fortune. Gives us a chance to re-roll any failed. Gives us willpower, intelligence, but not strength. Hive World. Strength in numbers. I mean, this is Talking Guy. This is Mage Guy. This is Frontliner. Max Toughness. I mean, we could go this. Forged for a Purpose. Subskin Armor. It's armor bonus. We're augmented, though. Your World. Humanity's Finest. Ready to serve. Or die for the Emperor. No heresy. Doing my part. Stronger Together. Remember this one being really good. For the officer. Never Stop Shooting. That's for Shooty Boy. Alright, so you guys wanted Forge World. Forge World characters gain 10 plus int % bonus to critical chance. No, we want armor. Okay, so were we a commander of the Imperial Guard? Bunch of stats. Commissar. Ballistics, coercion, tactics. Bunch of skills. Prime Lord. This is on int and perception. Priest. Got new ones. I don't remember this one. Warhammer. Momentum. Willpower. Navy officer. Yes, this is going to be another hilarious chat build that Lucky will whine about for the next 3 years. Absolutely. So perception, carouse. This is toughness. Noble. Coercion, persuasion. This is a talking guy. Psyker. Toughness, willpower. Arbitrator. I don't remember this guy. The Adeptus Arbites? Unbribable keepers of the Lex Imperialis. Oh, I've never, this is like Judge Dredd. Stop with the Anglo. Oh. I mean, if we were to go this guy, I would change my character for Judge Dredd. Change his appearance. All right, so what do we want? We need a consensus here. We got a commander. We got commissar. We got crime lord. We got ministrum priest. We got navy officer, noble, psyker, arbitrator. We got 2 for arbitrator and we got 2 for navy officer. Who's gonna cut? Who will cut? Who will be the one? Who will decide between Navy officer or arbitrator? Put it to a vote. It's too long. Yeah, you guys want arbitrator? If we're going arbitrator, I'm changing Fat Man, though.
What curiosity unveils itself before me?
All right. For every target, there is a bullet. Your former squad was responsible for eradicating heretics. Swift Justice. Fulminating Shot. Oh, it's a shotgun attack. Ballistics Perception. Double Slug. This is a shotgun, dude. Castigator. Death Castigated. Fellowship Willpower. No, this is a talking guy. Barrier and Shotgun. You just got death something. The shield of the Adeptus Arbites. Up in skill, toughness. It's got toughness. Ruthless suppression. Yeah, okay. We're gonna be tough. We're gonna have like 600 health and no damage. Apex of Brilliance. You preserved a copy of the regional Lex and used the appendices therein to extract a tithe of unprecedented value from a rebelling imperial world. Your words all alone persuaded a group of rebels to join the arbitrator side. Despite having run out of ammunition, you defended a critical area for the arbitrators, all by yourself. Do we want athletics, persuasion, or lore? No talking, strength, lore, or lore. Well, we got to cut. We need 3. If we don't get 3, I'm not moving. I'm staying here for the rest of the stream. You guys gotta work together. Okay. Uh-oh. We gotta get the darkest hour. You escorted a tithe of psychers aboard a black ship. The terrors of the warp left your soul harrowed, deterring you from ever tapping into the forbidden knowledge. We're -5 on warp, -5 on commerce. You were defrauded by a group of clerks in the service of a rogue trader while collecting a tithe shipment. You were never able to prove that you were not the one responsible for the discrepancy. Rogue boy? You were captured by pirates who wanted information on tithe transportation routes. You managed to survive, but you never fully recovered from the torture. Shame, shame. Oh, now we get to decide. Do we want to go warrior? Officer. No, we're not allowed to do officer. Istar said no officer. Operative, soldier boy, or blade dancer. Officer band. That's right. This is warrior toughness. I don't know. It's got charged. Oh man, it's Mass Effect all over again. Okay. Good on weapon skill, good on toughness. Operative. Oh. Good on intelligence and perception. Soldier. Good on ballistics and agility. And blade dancer. Good on weapon skill and agility. But also toughness and strength. So warrior or blade dancer? What do you guys want? Warrior into Vanguard, and then we just play Mass Effect again. Good old human male warrior. I know. Oh, soldier? Well, we're not really spec'd into that. Melee soldier is fine. Well, why not go warrior then? That's what I don't get it. Or focus. Melee movement, dodge, armor, and parry. And soaking damage. Or movement. Range attacks, cover, and dodge. Burst fire area attacks. Or focus. Melee swords, movement, dodge, and parry. Or focus. Precise single attacks, defense penetration, area buffs, and constant firing position. No, I'll go warrior. I think this is more of our character. Ah, shit. Assume 5 here. 5 in toughness. And in strength. This is gonna hurt. No fellowship is gonna hurt us. We got no one to talk. Oh, the coercion. But we'll put 30 at least. Ability could be good. That's true. We could just party it up. Weapon skill, strength, and toughness. We strengthen our strengths. And that's it. Oh, this increases our parry. Wait. Okay, so that's, I thought this was increasing our parry, but that was the weapon skill. Okay, we're good. I think this is good. I mean, good enough. We got 2 ships? We got 2 ships? A 1,000 less souls. What's the difference between the sword class and the firestorm class? Or is it just the model? Size and maneuverability, perfect for pursuing smaller, faster raiders. Mightiest void ship. Void ship. Alright, what do we call this guy? I guess we'll go Firestorm. The Void Goblin? Wouldn't it be like devoid of goblins. Goblin racism. Yeah, I'm going to call it the devoid of goblins. That's so stupid. Bringer of milk. Okay. All right, the bringer of milk. What is our name? Should it be like 2 T's? Judge Tat. Enable install DLC in your current playthrough by opening the DLC section. Oh, character creation wasn't too long. It only took 40 minutes. Oh, this is going to be our longest playthrough by far. Though Persona 5 was pretty big. We're playing on Daring.
Place for contemplation. One has the best view of the cathedral from here. Mesmerizing, wouldn't you say? An impeccable manifestation of the God Emperor's sublimity.
Truly an awe-inspiring sight. Frankly, such excess can be tiring at times. This ostentatious luxury is a laughable pretense. Is enough to make one think that the architects meant to compensate rather than glorify. Have we met? Do you have a particular reason for disturbing me? I think all the DLC double the runtime.
Allow me to introduce myself. Conrad Voigtveer, Master of Whispers, in the employ of Her Ladyship rogue trader Theodora von Valencias. At your service.
Marshal!
Pleasure of speaking with you in person before.
Judge Chat von Adelgard.
My regards, Marshal. The Adeptus Arbites are famous for their unbending will and keen instinct for uncovering hidden webs of conspiracy and scheming. This is admittedly a priceless skill for someone destined for a path as special as yours.
Oh yeah, we would never bend our will.
I will be frank with you. You may forget your past titles, no matter who gave them to you, or what their origins are. From the moment you and the other candidate were brought aboard this void ship, your fate changed. You now serve Lord Captain Theodora von Valencias, and carry the burden of an heir of this house. Henceforth, you share your dynastic name with her ladyship. Bear it with honor.
I assume you had some goal in mind when you decided to seek me out. Let us address it.
But of course, I have come to invite you to a meeting with Lady Theodora. I imagine you have many questions for your patroness, and I'm sure she has just as many questions for you. It is regrettable that you haven't yet had an opportunity to speak. It has been an arduous voyage thus far. The Lord Captain and Master Ethelthrad von Valencias are conversing on the observation platform. Let us join them there.
Let us.
It's about time.
Oh shoot, I didn't change the voice. Oh, we got generic voice man. Not Judge Dredd voice. If Dev were here, we would go Ultra Chaos.
Follow my lead.
I think we can change the voice, though. And if I remember well, there is an option to go and fix his voice. It doesn't really matter, though. We are going Ultra Chaos? Are we?
One of the von Valencia's trophy rooms. Perhaps you would like to take a look around after your audience with the Lord Captain.
What's happening?
Servitors?
Run! The servitors have gone berserk! Death will find you soon enough!
Oh my god. Hey, I'm analyzing here. Yeah, I'm sure I remember. I don't remember.
All too easy.
I have a melee weapon. I don't think that I do.
Suits my purposes.
Oh. Uh-oh. Oopsie doodle. Am I gonna die in the tutorial?
I shall not fear.
Make attacks or abilities. Characters must spend action points. Yeah, we know this.
Nothing I can't do.
What suspiciously poor timing for such an accident. Servitors malfunction on the officer's deck at exactly the same moment when the rogue trader and her heirs are gathered here.
I saw that too.
All passages between the upper and lower sectors of the residential decks. If this is a deliberate attack, it should stop the culprits from advancing their plan. I'm afraid I must remain here. For Lady Theodora's safety, I have to oversee the execution of these orders personally. I hope you will have no difficulty reaching the observation platform on your own. It is just at the end of this corridor.
You can open the map. Thanks, man. So it seems like if enemies with ranged weapons are in melee, they will get busted, but shotguns are not affected.
That is simply irrational, Lady Theodora. Assimilation into the trade structure would be political and economic suicide. Practically an admission of heresy.
Then suggest an alternative that will satisfy me. I have described the situation. No worse than my seneschal could have done. Make a decision. What will you do with Ion 6, Edelthrad?
Do we survey the room? I am here to speak with the Lord Captain. Listen in silence.
What is this? Is this someone from your retinue, Theodora? Do you permit your people to interrupt your conversations in such a fashion?
I give that permission to those with something of substance to say. Let us see if it was worth it. This is the second candidate for the title of my successor. Step forward. Consider this hypothetical situation. Ion 6. A new world on the fringes of the Coronus Expanse. High seismic activity, regular magma eruptions, metamorphic rock deposits, prospects for large-scale mining. The world is populated by natives who worship some heretical underworld spirits that protect those who offer them sacrifices. Flights of fancy, you might say, but attempts to install ore extractors have failed for the second time. The mining crews sent to the planet's surface simply vanished overnight. My question to you is, what would you do with this poisoned treasure?
Your character skills reflect their knowledge and capabilities. Some dialogues automatically initiate passive skill tests. If a test succeeds, new information will be revealed or hidden dialogue options will unlock. If your character is traveling with allies, their party members' highest score will be applicable for the test. Those spirits could well be the natives' name for dangerous aliens. I would first verify if that is indeed the case, and if the population of Aeon 6 engages in Xeno worship. There are ways to confirm what is happening on Aeon 6 is witchcraft or not. It might cost several psychers to do so, but it will give us the answer. My experience tells me that when wealth is involved, someone is trying to appropriate it. Looks like this is the action of a criminal syndicate stealing extractors under the cover of barbaric rites. I'm ready to land on the planet with an assault squad and pass judgment on the thieves. These reports of spirits certainly sound like evidence of heresy. However, I would put my interests first. Well, I would go with Xenos.
Reasonable and prudent. However, chasing after ethereal creatures may prove a rather long and fruitless endeavor.
Apart from Xenos, an untrodden planet might be teeming with myriad horrors that are far more dangerous and difficult to eradicate. I suspect that you are simply unaware of their existence.
I gave a straight answer to a simple question, which, as I understand, was more than you could do, Edelthrad. We're both servants of the God Emperor and Lady Theodora. Does it become anyone of our status to engage in such petty feuds? I find your tone most disagreeable, Edelthrad. You will kindly alter the manner in which you address me, or else you will live to regret the consequences. Shut your mouth before I decide to shut it for you. Three. So passive-aggressive.
Well, I find your company disagreeable, and yet I'm forced to endure such.
Edelthrad, I believe I gave you an assignment on this ship. Explain to me then why my senior congregator is still dawdling about the officer's deck, instead of proceeding to the middle decks to commence the inspection of the compartments in his purview.
I beg your forgiveness, Lady Theodora. Your presence has such a profound effect on me that I well forgot the time.
So, why are you here?
Was it not you who sent for me? There are questions that I wish to have answered. I do not know just yet. I hope you will clarify that. If I remember well, like, if you go this one, she's like, oh, do you only move when someone commands you? Like, she's really judgmental. There are questions I wish to have answered.
You are direct. I approve. But you will have to wait. There is something I want you to understand first. My name is Theodora von Valancius Massimo of Scaris. I am a rogue trader in the service of the God Emperor of humanity. And my rights and freedoms are vindicated by a most sacred relic. The warrant of trade, kept aboard this very vessel. Mine is the honor to venture into the darkness, beyond the Imperium, and carry humanity's light where powers wicked and heretical reign, and bow death and ruin to us all. It is my decision alone to determine the fate of whatever I find past the bounds of the explored void. Every world I discover, along with all there is to find thereon, resources, people, riches, and mysteries, is mine by right. I command millions of lives, rule over numerous planets, and possess fortunes that no planetary governor or commander could dream of amassing. And you are one of those with von Valancius blood in their veins and a rightful claim to this inheritance when the hour comes.
I'm ready to take on this sacred purpose. It's all too sudden for me. One of? Does this mean there are other heirs?
Naturally. Some have yet to arrive on board, but you have had the pleasure of meeting one of them. Ethelthrad may be somewhat disconcerted by the scale of the responsibilities that may potentially fall upon his shoulders. However, I have a good feeling about him as a candidate. Blood right alone is not enough to earn the high honor of becoming the bearer of a warrant of trade. Nonetheless, your abilities and talents may yet prove useful. If not for the role of Lord Captain, then for that of their closest ally. Alas, even those responsibilities can at times be too challenging for those who share your blood. Kunrad Voitvir served me for many years before he made his mistake.
The Master of Whispers is related to you?
His kinship to me is most distant, as is yours. Nonetheless, he does bear the name von Valancius, even if he avoids using it publicly, and as such, strictly speaking, can be considered my heir. That door, however, is closed to him. Voitvir's performance in his current role is satisfactory. Or it used to be, at least.
I'm ready to take on the sacred purpose.
Oh, yes. You would be, wouldn't you? The question is, am I ready to choose you over the rest? You came aboard hours before the warp jump, and have not yet distinguished yourself in any way. As things currently stand, I have doubts that you are suitable for the role of rogue trader.
Damn. Thank you for clarifying. May I ask my questions now?
I have some time before the navigator gives the signal to initiate the void ship's translation out of the warp, and my presence is required on the bridge.
An incident took place on the officer's deck. Some servitors went berserk and attacked the crew.
Is that so? Perhaps the technomats were careless during maintenance. Or it could be the warp playing tricks on us in spite of the Gellerfield. Or perhaps there is something to all the stories about the ship being possessed after all.
Lady Theodora, for the God Emperor's sake, surely you do not intend to start repeating idle rumors spread about by uneducated riffraff.
Enough, Abelard. Such hearsay amuses me. Idira eagerly retells me everything she learns from the whispers of her unseen advisors. This ship is ancient. It has enough hidden nooks, malfunctioning cogitators, and unused compartments to make ignorant folks speak of specters dwelling inside the bulkheads and plotting against those who yet live.
Where's your ship headed?
The Owlcat system, the domain of rogue trader Winterscale, one of my peers and rivals. Besides me, 2 other rogue traders exist in the Coronis Expanse, and each of them possesses resources comparable to mine. Perhaps you will one day assist House von Valancius in surpassing both of them in affluence and splendor. I set the course for Rykad on the demand for a very specific reason. Perhaps I shall yet apprise you of the purpose for this voyage, but now is not the time.
What are my current responsibilities?
Observe, learn, absorb. It will take time for you to find your bearings aboard this vessel and in your new position. Eventually, I will find a post that suits you as I did for Ethelthrad. Until that time comes, consider yourself my aid.
I have no more questions.
In that case, I shall head to... Disturbances reported on the adjacent decks. Seneschal, if the need arises, protect the new blood. It is possible that the chance to prove your worth may present itself sooner than you may have anticipated.
Oh? Random rogues?
Feel my wrath!
The
You've been ambushed.
For now. No mercy for heretics!
A tactically sound approach. Reduced to dust. One fewer target.
Break their morale. Death to the heretics.
Oh my god. You're killing so many. Use cover to avoid enemy attacks.
Forge ahead. Death to the weak.
I remember well, Mort is like super powerful.
Just a minor setback.
Chaos guides me.
That's gotta hurt!
I took care of this one.
Heyo, Abelard.
One fewer target.
Wish I had a chainsaw sword instead of pistol. Oh my god. Dude, calm down. We received a positive effect. We did. 50%, 50 ballistic skill till the end of combat. Shoot this nerd. Oh no. I was the nerd.
Emperor, protect me. For the Imperium!
Mort, take a team with you and clear a path to the transport line. Do not let a single whoreson survive. Didn't bat an eye when that scum burst onto the deck, huh? Not bad. I have seen many an officer who panicked at the sight of combat on the upper decks. The false sense of security offered by their position makes them that much more vulnerable to the harsh realities of warp travel.
What are your orders?
Mort has gone on ahead to clear a path for us. If you want to make yourself useful, go after him and see if the Arch-Militant requires aid. And be quick about it.
Okay. Gotta go there.
A new challenge for me?
Yeah, guards were a bit late there. That's okay. That's okay. I want to see something about my character. Okay, we got charge. Okay, we got subskin armor. I was worried I messed up. I messed up our things, but no, we're fine. A double wall? Oh, that's for the ship. Wait, what? Oh, sorry, this character is all new to me. The arbitrator dashes through allies and enemies in a straight line for up to 5 cells without provoking attacks of opportunity. They must pass an agility resistance test or fall prone. Whoops. If there's 2 or more enemies and a 2-cell radius around the arbitrator, no critical hits can be scored against the arbitrator or their familiar. And the arbitrator's critical chance is increased. Oh. Shield bash. Deals more damage. Okay, so shield and hammer, I'm going to assume, is our character.
None shall stand in my way.
The cursed traitor shot him point blank range. The master at arms is not looking good.
Thank Providence you are alive and well.
Always on time, eh, Coonrad? The moment we finish chasing the riffraff around the deck, you show up. Always just after the fighting's done. You could set your chrono by it.
Mort, hold yourself together.
What, did the Lord Captain send you to chivvy us along? We're all done here. I'll report right away.
Master of Whispers, what is happening on my ship? The Voxnet is silent. The Vox Master is not responding. Armed assailants have stormed the officer's deck, and my arch-militant just destroyed several more heretics on the way here. Is this a severe case of warp madness? Have some of my crew lost their minds and forgotten who they are and whom they serve? Report!
I have not yet received word from the Engineerium regarding any Gellerfield failures, but communications were already unstable half an hour ago, and now they have ceased altogether. Whatever the cause may be, the consequences are spreading fast. I am receiving scattered reports from the middle decks, and the only voxcasts from the lower bays are one-way heretical gibberish. That the madmen have already reached the officer's deck suggests that this outrage was planned in advance. Perhaps this is an organized mutiny.
A mutiny? But who would attempt a mutiny here in the warp?
Lunatics, fools, heretics. This ship houses thousands upon thousands of people. Pernicious thoughts and warp-induced delusions could have tainted any one of them. It is a difficult notion to accept, but such risks are inescapable. First, we have to confirm that the bridge and the navigator's sanctum are secure. And I have the means to do both things at once. Edelthrad, where is he? I must know if he is unharmed. A psyker aboard a ship that is potentially being assailed by the warp could pose a greater threat to himself and others than a whole army of madmen with improvised weapons.
I tried to locate him, but the last thing known about his movements is that he arrived on Transitional Deck 18.
Blast it! Master of Whispers, find Edelthrad immediately. Seneschal, locate Tlas and the Sister of Battle. Both are to remain at my side. Arch-militant, with me. I must go to my study. And it appears we might encounter heretics along the way.
If I may, Lord Captain. Transitional Deck 18 is at the heart of the disturbance. And if our goal is to bring Edelthrad back, I could use some support. After all, I'm not as adept at directly confronting enemies of the House as the esteemed Arch-Militant, and taking into consideration Edelthrad's psychic powers.
Then it's settled. Find Edelthrad and bring him here. In whatever state you find him. This elevator leads to restricted compartments such as my personal chambers and the bridge. Do not let me down.
I require you both. Do you understand?
In whatever state, what does that mean?
We are in the warp. Considering the attack, there could be a disruption in the Geller field and the infiltration of malevolent forces onto the decks. Psychers can react to such things in the most unpredictable ways.
Enough! Master of Whispers, you must not allow my heir to turn into a mindless mutant and to perish under Enforcer fire. Do whatever it takes to bring Edelthrad back to me.
I hear and obey, Lord Captain.
Then move out! Mort, come.
Are you ready to head to 18? It is a long walk, and you do not even have proper gear.
I have a proposition. Since I am the most important person here, you can go in the front to shield me from potential threats. I shall make do. Lead the way. It's you? It is funny.
Oh, certainly. Lady Theodora would be devastated if she were to lose one of her precious heirs. But that is no longer relevant.
Something hits you hard with a sharp crackle. You are consumed by unbearable, gut-wrenching pain. I promised you a special destiny, Judge Chat. It's time to fulfill it. Whoopsie-doodle.
Careful, careful. Be gentle with our guest. He has an important mission to complete during our visit to the Warrant Chamber. And for that, I need him breathing. Ah, you are back with us, I see. Delightful.
Voidver, you two-faced scum, you're the one behind this.
How perceptive of you. I'll help you with the next insight. I need you here for your blood. You have the option to share it voluntarily, or I will squeeze it out of you myself. We are in the anteroom of the Warrant Chamber. This void ship's most hallowed vault. There, beyond those gates, lies the relic that gives Theodora all of her power. The sacred Warrant of Trade. Only one obstacle remains on my path to obtaining it. The gates to the chamber are guarded by the Sentinel, an ancient device that will only open the door to a true heir of the dynasty. I expected to do this part myself, but never mind. You will offer your blood to the Sentinel.
Why are you doing this?
Why? Because I am following an order. What is happening on this ship right now has been in the making for a very long time. All that remains is to obtain what my masters sent me for.
5. Can I join you? We can take the Warrant of Trade together.
I may consider it once you've done what I need you to do.
What is it, inbred? Is your blood too thin for the Sentinel?
On the contrary, the Warp's blessing has raised me too much above your kind, Fon Valencius. The Sentinel refused to submit to me. But you can help. After all, isn't that what family is for?
What? Sorry, pathetic excuse do you even have for your apostasy, you sordid, wretched piece of Grox shit?
Wretched? What do you know about wretchedness? Theodora's cur. Are you hoping to buy a grain of her indulgence with your blind loyalty? Oh, I know this delusion. But thank the gods it no longer has power over me. Humanity can rot. I no longer serve mortal kind.
Is working for demons.
Once my work is done, I'll make that pompous wench Von Valancius watch as I sacrifice her entire dynasty and commit their fate to the gods. And you will be the instrument by which I will accomplish this righteous act.
The blade flashes in the dim light, and drops of blood appear on your palm. For a brief moment, you feel nauseous. Your head is spinning, and then quiet whispers begin to flood your mind. More and more sourceless voices echo each other, drowning out your own thoughts, replacing them with a single urge. Go to the gate, go to the gate, go to the gate! Fight the voices! Get out! I am not your puppet! The voices in your head giggle and mock your desperate outcry. You feel this intruding influence forcing you on your feet, making you take a step forward towards the gate looming at the center of the chamber. You were wounded by the corrupted weapon, which led to a warp entity invading your mind. Oh no! One of the available dialogue options requires making a skill test. Success and failure affects how the dialogue develops. Depending on the context, you might change the course of a conversation, alter a character's attitude, or perform an action whose consequence will only be apparent later. The Gateway Arc, you see in the Gateway Arc, you see a cogitator with a human likeness built into the front panel. As you approach, the torso twitches slightly. This is a servitor, an obedient automaton created from a lobotomized human being. I am lobotomized right now. The sentinel turns its head to you, one of its eye sockets lighting up with two amber-like irises. You suspect this might be some kind of archaeotech relic. An incredibly rare and powerful piece of technology. The servitor on the gate begins to move with a screeching and groaning of metal. It leans forward, closer to you. Its lower jaw opens with a drawn-out shriek, much wider than the jaw of a living human could. The servitor's mouth is filled with sharp, metallic fangs that glint in the dim light. The vid screen to the right of you lights up, showing strings of mysterious symbols on a green background. A whisper runs into your consciousness, insisting, demanding sacrifice. The voices that filled your head after Voitvir wounded you with his blade did not go away. On the contrary, the source coiled itself into a tight knot somewhere in the depths of your mind. Look for anything that could be used as a weapon. You look around in hopes of finding at least something that could work as a weapon. Your search is in vain. The chamber anteroom is completely empty and in perfect working condition. Put your hand... Well, examine the sentinel. Alright. Put your hand in the maw. The sentinel's jaws clamp around your hand, puncturing your skin and sinking into your flesh. A few dark drops fall into the servitor's throat, and immediately you start humming. You hear humming as the servo motors start up and the pumps stir into motion. Several long minutes pass. The sentinel's jaws remain closed, and you are beginning to feel sick. Perhaps if you were to lean against the gate, you would catch your breath, maybe even close your eyes and pretend none of this has ever happened.
High levels of caustic humus. The subject is in a state of heightened stress. Do you require assistance?
I suppose this is the onset of the warp madness they warned me about.
Request accepted. Initiating defense protocol.
There is still another way.
Oh, there it is. There's the warrant of trade. Let it be known that by my will and by the true words of this document, I appoint this person to be the bearer of the warrant of trade, to be the paragon of humanity, unbroken by adversity, to walk bravely first into darkness, to unite and reclaim what was lost, to triumph over nightmares untold, to hold boldly the reins of fate, to walk steadily the road of thorns.
Escort the child of the house to safety.
I need a weapon. I am utterly defenseless.
Distance from the current location to the nearest arsenal. Initiating situational calculations.
I need to contact someone, preferably Theodora.
Voxcast frequencies disrupted. Initiating setup. Establishing connection.
Faster! Restore communication with the navigator's sanctum. I am trying to contact the bridge. If anyone can hear me on this frequency, regroup all available forces and head to the upper decks at once. I repeat, regroup all available forces and head...
Communication protocols breached. Signal latency assessment unavailable. Unable to establish two-way connection.
What madness is happening here? Who are you? Who addresses me?
Temporary obnubilation following acute stress. Mobile unit of the Warrant Sentinel standing by.
Are you the Warrant Sentinel?
Mobile unit of the Warrant Sentinel designed as a personal escort of the child of the house and a means of communicating with the rogue trader's subjects. Mobile unit standing by.
Lead me away from here.
Middle and upper decks. Assuming the probability of safe placement in areas of concentration of armed units. Calculating. To prevent unauthorized units from breaching the warrant chamber, preemptive sealing must be initiated. The mobile unit will start executing the received order immediately after the safety of the warrant is secured.
As the game story unfolds, you will see notifications at the top of the screen. Oh, we got no weapons.
It's about time.
Uh-oh.
Run, fools, or fall!
That guy.
Master. Whatever are you doing in the Warren Chamber? How did you... Throne preserve me. What is the meaning of this?
Kunrad Voitvir is a traitor. When we parted ways on the officer's deck, he stunned me somehow and brought me here.
What?
He intended to take revenge on Theodora for something, and trying to reach the warrant was somehow part of his plan.
Oh, holy God, Emperor. I presume he is the one responsible for the mutiny.
Voitvir openly...
Remind you that you are to refer to the Lord Captain as Lady Theodora.
Voitvir openly admitted that he is the mastermind behind the mutiny.
Saint's blood! And it is small wonder that the heretics are so well organized. I thought his order to seal the passages between decks was his attempt to stop the attackers from spreading to other levels. But now I see the real reason. It was to stop the enforcers from intervening. At least you are alive, and now safe, Master. Alas, I doubt we can afford to look for a compartment to sit out this disaster.
Why does he just believe us? It's true.
You're in a bad way. I can treat your wounds. I have a Medicaid kit with me. And for the love of the throne, now is not a good time to be walking around the decks without means of self-defense. Here.
Treating injuries. When a character suffers an injury, it's considered a fresh injury in the first 3 rounds. If the 3 rounds have passed, a fresh injury becomes an old injury. A fresh injury can be healed with a medkit. Old injuries need to be healed with a medkit, but they need a Medicaid skill test to succeed. When a character loses all of their wounds, they fall unconscious. Medkits can only be used by characters who have the Feel Medic feature.
What advice do you seek?
Oh, I need some healing.
Let me help.
Back into the fray.
All right. We got an axe.
That is a noticeable improvement. Now you're prepared for the trials ahead. The lower decks are teeming with heretics instigating the rabble to revolt. But that is the least of our problems. The ship's enforcers are rounding up the scoundrels and suppressing the resistance. The situation on the middle decks is much worse, although strike teams have already been dispatched there. All communication with the bridge and the engineering bay was lost. So, apart from scattered voxcasts, we have no information to go on. But that is not the worst of it all. All these jolts and shaking are most alarming. These are signs that the navigator and the master helmsman are having difficulty translating the ship out of the war and into real space. I fear that they may have already lost control. We must reach the navigator's sanctum and get a handle on the situation. If we can manage that, some aboard this vessel may yet survive.
How did you find me?
You sent me a Vox message. Specifically, a Voxcast on the officer's frequency, which I had the good fortune to receive.
I think the Warren Sentinel sent that message.
Warren Sentinel? The Lord Captain barely ever ventures down to the chamber, and I was at her side only once or twice when she did. And I did not see anything of the sort. The Warren Chamber is an ancient and rather sacred mechanism that the ship's tech priests treat with the utmost reverence. I assume that whatever it is that you did, you must have activated certain processes and caused the Sentinel to awaken. But then, why did none of it happen when Lady Theodora did the same?
Why? I heard one of Theodora's Voxcasts.
Lady Theodora's. Which one? The last one I received was about the Navigator's Sanctum, and that was a good while ago.
In any case, let us hope that the Lord Captain is well and safely in charge of the ship's defense. In the meantime, we must do all we can to prevent the ship from veering off course.
I like how he keeps reminding us that it's Lady. Very well, lead the way.
Absolutely. Let us...
To arms, loyal sons and daughters of the God Emperor! Fight the heresy and corruption that threatens to consume our home, and with all your might, destroy those who have dared!
The Lord Captain is calling her crew to battle, which means the Vox networks are set up for broadcast transmission, not message exchange. Splendid. While the rogue trader inspires proper resolve to fight in her subjects, you and I shall prove that her trust in us is well deserved. Onward!
Out of my way!
Don't you dare to cross us!
Did I put my armor on? Okay, well, I guess that's that, eh?
Death to non-believers!
I've suffered worse.
I am your doom. I serve the ruinous powers.
Charge is a unique warrior ability that only works when you are using a melee weapon and is not considered an attack option. I think I'll just do cleave. Yeah, Navy officer gains the braced for impact effect for each ally, including themselves, in a 5-cell radius. And I want to do that.
It will be done.
Oh, man.
Brace yourself, Avalon!
You good, bro? Well, let's do a swing.
Already done.
Blop.
Indeed. I took care of this one. One fewer target.
You can advance level of your character and companions prevailing in battle. Blah, blah, blah. Okay.
I tire of idleness. Let's move.
All right, we gained a level, but first, let's put an armor on. It's level time. It's level time. Which, gotta figure out how to do my levels. Sure, there's a very easy way to do so. There we go. All right, we have a choice between athletics or carouse. Yeah, more coercion as well. Basically it's resisting poison, stimulators, or alcohol. Feel like athletics might be better, because you already got 50. Coercion actually scales your archetype, so chat will want you to pick carouse instead. Yeah, of course. It's either athletics or coercion. What do we do? And you... Just will give him athletics. give him carouse? Give him athletics. Hey, I'm carousing here.
Follow my lead.
Do we want to go sword or do we want to go axe? Axe has more armor penetration, but sword has more damage. Oh, I got both.
Victory awaits.
I hear it. Here, on the threshold of the blinded guide, doom comes from the heavens.
Master, watch your head. Idira, would it be too much to ask that you phrase your soothsayings plainly for once? That was too close.
Sorry, old man. The voices are so loud I can't even hear myself. They shriek, they sing, they... Oh, Abala, how they sing.
This is Idira Tlas, personal psyker and diviner of Her Ladyship Theodora von Valancius. Idira?
I'm not drunk, old man. I'm suffering the effects of the warp that is seeping through these walls. I see the ship's fate. To die in the waves of the immaterium, fall under the burning rays of the final dawn. And in the roaring blaze, I see a figure standing. Who is it? I have no answer.
The entity in your consciousness shrinks and crawls in deeper, its claws scraping against the walls of your mind, as if the presence is trying to hide from the seer standing before you. Diviner.
The voices from beyond the threshold whisper to me. Sometimes their murmurs are clear, they grant insight. Sometimes they drive me mad. But I am patient. I know how to listen and discern. But now, with this clamor around me, too many voices, too loud. And you are Von Valancius, one of Lady Theodora's heirs. Well then, we finally meet.
Officer's frequency. To all who can hear me, those with a weapon in their hands are to gather on the officer's deck at once. I repeat, gather on the officer's deck at once and prepare to launch a counterattack.
That's Edelthrat. Oh, Emperor's Providence. The other heir lives as well. Quickly, we must head to...
Not so fast, old man. If we drown in the warp, Lady Theodora's heirs won't be any good to us. If Edelthrat's like me and hasn't yet surrendered his mind or body to the mercy of the warp, then he can still hold on a little longer without us.
Hey there, Cray.
Blast it. You're right. First, we need to deal with what is happening here.
The whispers called me. The ones I could make out among all the screams and screeches. Those who are rocking this boat hit us where it hurt. They went after the navigator, our guide through the warp. Other whispers called me to the engineerium, but it was too late. I heard the cry of our master Cog, and the silence that followed.
What? You don't mean the Engineer Prime is...
Said, without a doubt. And the voices wail, heralding countless nightmares, cackling at each soul among the hundreds that are now joining the warp. The shriek from the Navigator's sanctum was louder than the rest. And it's better that we saved the Navigator than some lever puller from a cooling module or a cook from the middle decks.
Must see if the navigator as well.
Oh no. No. Nothing is well about him. Can't you feel the chill crawling on your skin? The eyes watching you? The warp ice has already encased the bulkheads. What follows is calamity. But we're not just going to stand here and take it, are we? The state of things in here suggests there's a navigator around. Maybe one who's crippled or at death's door, but still kicking. And since our skin hasn't peeled off our faces just yet, his third eye must be closed. At worst, it's a little roughed up. So what are we moping around for? Let's go protect that noble mutant while we're still alive.
You got 3 party members?
Annihilate them!
All of you will bleed!
Here we go. Pain and duty go hand in hand.
I bring ruin!
I've suffered worse.
Nero is a psyker and an operative. Can study opponents and identify their weakness. We could probably zap both of these. But she's going to be in an open area.
On it. What an unfortunate turn of fate. Not this Scryer's job.
At your beck and call. I will do like you.
Aw, man. Did I make any good deals? Not yet. Make him bleed.
Nothing I can't do.
I thought charge gave an attack. Did it not? Yeah, launched the melee attack. What happened? Oh. Well, you're not gonna do much.
What? Be gone!
Lucky blundering a charge? Yeah, I know, right?
No can do.
Say it ain't so.
At your beck and call.
The creature on the chair appears as if it has become one with the throne. See a pink parchment-like skin stretched between the seat and the limbs that have too many joints for a normal human being. The navigator is breathing heavily, the air whistling as it exits through the dark gill-like slits on its cheeks. The creature's eyes are shut, the two ordinary eyes as well as the third eye that sits at the center of its forehead.
I believe Master Vespider still lives.
Well, the servants are dead, but the chamber, thank the Emperor, is still sealed from the warp.
Well, we have a chance of leaving this place alive.
Give Abelard a pointed look.
Master Vespidus.
Your time is short.
The navigator stirs, barely able to lift his head and half open his normal eyes. A dark drop rolls from under the closed lid of the third eye and down his face, leaving behind a black trail. The voice is coming from the Vox grill at the base of the bizarre chair. It is unclear how the navigator is able to produce human speech. Our time is short to do what?
Fall to your knees, mortals, and behold the final
Oh no, that's not good. Suddenly, the navigator's body starts thrashing in place. It lurches forward, then back into its seat. Thrusts forward again as its bones crack and its skin tears open. However, the fusion between the body and the chair appears to be stronger than these wild impetuses. The mutant remains seated, but leans as far forward as he can, his layered raiment slowly turning crimson. The gill slits burst open, forming two hideous screaming mouths.
Ah! It came from beyond! His body is not his!
Their scream is echoed by the silent cries in your head. The unseen creature triumphs at the sight of the navigator succumbing to the paroxysms of corruption.
Its march thunders under the burden of hopes. Unseal your hearts, and I will flood your souls with myriads of words and meanings, each one a portent of salvation within me.
Oh no.
Run. Flee from this place while I still have the strength. I can contain the intrusion, but not for long. We must begin the translation. Leave the warp. But it can't be done without the Master Helmsman's help.
I want to help you. Tell me how.
The sanctum will be sealed. I will hold it off. Hold on. And wait for the signal from the Master Helmsman. Then I will commence the translation. So, run.
Kill him. No, we need him. He's our navigator. Or else we're going to be trapped in the warp, and you don't want to be trapped in the warp.
The ship can only begin the translation with the assistance of the Master Helmsman, if he is still alive. It is worth a try. We must get to the bridge, but we will need support. Our only option is to fight our way to the officer's deck and join forces with Edelthrad and his people. I believe we will also find Lady Theodora there. She must have heard the call to arms that the servo skull relayed to us earlier.
We're going heretic after all, are we?
Vespidas, good luck. And thank you.
The navigator does not give a response. Black tears mixed with blood are streaming from underneath the closed eyelids, and the box at the base of the chair is bellowing out static.
I am at your service.
I won't tolerate weakness.
We're gonna be Judge Heretic.
A new challenge for me?
Kind of funny, not gonna lie. Oh, did I miss something? A heretic brawler? Are we out of here?
I'll lay claim to the stars.
ship's as good as ours. It's all over for you.
I shall pity not your enemies. I shall heed not their pleas.
Somebody shoot these...
Shall betray not your tenets, nor stray one step from them. Take not your gaze from me. Leave me not without your grace.
I told you he would protect us.
My God, my light, my emperor.
A white-haired woman, a white-haired warrior turns to face you, her dark eyes blazing. The weapon quivers in her hands, and for a brief moment, she seems she's not going to stop, and will instead continue eliminating every single target she sees, starting with you!
Sister Argenta! Sister Argenta, it is a relief to see you. We require all the forces we can muster.
Your face, it is unfamiliar. Who are you?
We're Judge Chat von Valancius, Lord Captain's heir.
The hour is dark and daunting. The ship abounds with corruption. The faces of friends are twisted by sneers of heresy. The eyes of comrades ignite with the archenemy's hunger. I will do what I must to halt the advance of the dark forces. But in these dire moments, little can be trusted. So I must know, why are you here?
Sister, I beg of you. Now is not the time for interrogations. The ship is under attack by heretics. We've been betrayed by our esteemed Master of Whispers. Edelthrad the Heir is waiting for our aid, and Lord Captain Theodora is expecting a report on our success. We are here to deal with the situation, so I suggest we all do just that.
Do not even think to insinuate that I am one of the traitors. I will not let such an affront slide.
That answer does you credit. Only the truly righteous would be so provoked by the accusation of heresy. I cannot wait to rain righteous fire down upon each and every heretic.
What is a warrior of the Adepta Sororitas doing aboard a rogue traitor ship?
Sister Argenta is a guest of the Lord Captain. And that story deserves its own time and conversation, under more appropriate circumstances.
Enough idle chatter. I am where I must be, and that will suffice.
Who are these people with you?
Overseer of Middle Deck AL-84, my lord. We were rounding up everyone we could find in the attack compartments when we ran into an ambush. Just about every enforcer fell. These are the survivors. Massacre, my lord. And heretics are not just killing the crew. Some kind of blight is sweeping through the decks, filling the air. I saw people going mad the moment they breathed it in, screaming about seeing their dead comrades, tearing out their eyes. I implore you, my lord, be on your guard.
We must get to the main hall of the deck.
Through this door. I shall join you, for it is my duty to the God Emperor to destroy this heresy.
We will follow. For now, we will hold off any heretics who might try to crawl in through the cracks to join the main assault. And we'll take a look at the generators while we're at it. Those villains made a mess of the cables. Oh, I wish we had a Tectomat with us. But we'll see what we can do without one.
Good to hear it. Sister?
Ready. May Terra's light illuminate our path through fire and darkness.
Oh, some goods here. Another axe, a shield. Hey, I'm blocking here. Oh, it's a better axe.
None shall stand in my way.
When the faithful are idle, heresy grows.
Are we gonna get a nice hat? I don't know.
The Emperor is with us!
The Masters demand your death!
Okay.
I serve the ruinous powers! Chaos guides me!
Enjoy your luck while you still draw breath.
Argenta is the warrior of the Adepta Sororitas and a soldier. She's an expert with burst ranged weapons and weapons that deal damage in an area. Her mobility in combat is her strength. Run and gun is a unique soldier ability. Grants the soldier extra movement points and reduces the cost of their next attack by 1 action point. Revel in Slaughter is a soldier ability which can be used once for each 3 enemies the soldier kills in a single battle. Each activation of this ability increases a soldier's ballistic skill, critical chance, and critical damage. All right. If I put myself in a better angle.
As the Emperor commands, I act. Guided by faith.
What if we did it again?
Doubt is for the weak.
Well. Get blocked, idiot.
Death to the weak! Your blood will flow!
What an unfortunate turn of fate. Anything else?
Get analyzed.
Victory is imminent. At your beck and call.
Fall too.
Bop. But wait, there's more.
Suits my purposes. Opposing me was your biggest mistake. Already done.
Chaos guides me. Death to non-believers.
Such is the will of chaos.
Out of my way.
All right, Argenta.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone.
Do it again.
Strike is a prayer.
Jump.
I serve the ruinous powers.
Zap.
It will be done. I will do my duty. Reduced to dust.
Got so much momentum.
Crush the feeble.
Not a problem for me.
Surprise.
Nothing of value has been lost.
As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it.
Reload.
I know what is to come.
That is not my destiny.
I'd rather not.
Oh man.
Brace yourself, Abelard. Never wavered in the face of adversity.
Hey, kiddo.
Nothing I composing.
Get out of here.
Mistake. We must act.
Oh man, he chopped him to pieces. Well, let's go rob our own ship.
We need to investigate.
You know, I haven't saved in a while, so... That was my other game. Last time I played was in 2024. And these were my characters.
Follow my lead. I rise to the occasion.
Did you finish the game? Yeah. Yeah, there was, game completion. But that's what that was during the times where officers were unbelievably busted. And you could just give like 9 turns to Argenta, and she would just clear the whole game. Probably went the good boy path. What is the good boy path? You have the dogmatic path, which is follow the emperor at all costs. The heretic path, which is a bit more chaotic. And there was another one, iconoclast, which is like the middle ground.
A new challenge for me. I did fine. Done.
Hours on. I think I went, I'm pretty sure I went middle ground. Middle ground in 40k? I know, right? That's basically heresy if I ever saw it. Coward.
To the stars.
What do you mean, coward?
Excellence matters. I did fine.
Literal fence sitter. That's true. You're right. I was sitting on the fence. Shogun? Oh. Man. I can't use the shotgun. Man. I mean, it could, but then I'd reduce my block chance and... And my ballistic skills aren't that great anyways, so... But Abelard... Double pistol? Oh, last pistol. Laser weapons are effective against targets in cover and with high dodge. There's no downside to getting a second weapon, right? Oh no, there is. Dodge reduction. Oh, successfully reduces an enemy's chance to dodge. Oh, there's no downside.
Follow my lead.
Let's blow this bad boy wide open. Level up!
They say a little bit of humility never hurts anyone. I help others better themselves by wholeheartedly humiliating them at every step.
Okay, calm down, buddy. Until the warrior's next turn, they gain 2 deflection and 10 temporary wounds. Don't mind if I do. I'm enduring here. Well, we don't get to choose at this point. We choose here. Revel in slaughter. Loves killing.
I'm always ready. I won't tolerate weakness. Done.
I would have left if I failed 93. Oh. Some armor. Oh man, I look like a goofball now. I mean, my portrait does have a helmet, but we do have a helmet. But it's not a cool helmet.
This ocular implant was a worthwhile investment.
We found a multipass. The roar of the flames rings in your ears, and the choking smoke makes you cough and gasp for air. You instinctively recoil from the scorching heat, wiping your face. A moment later, a hazy silhouette forms in the raging wall of fire. You are surrounded by ear-splitting noise and screaming, yet you distinctly hear the sound of footsteps. And then you see the figure walk out of the fire towards you. It is Theodora von Valancius.
Are you lost, my heir?
Her expression is calm, terrifyingly so for someone whose body is engulfed in an inferno. One of her hands is resting on the hilt of her power sword. The other is raised in an inviting gesture. Are you lost, my heir?
Apparition. A sorceress. Apparition. Trickery of the warp.
Sister, you will lower your weapon. Threatening the Lord Captain is outrageous.
Despite his commanding tone, Abelard does not sound too confident. He's staring at the rogue trader, and you notice a muscle in his cheek twitching. This is impossible.
I doubt you are aware of the limits of what is possible. For your worldview is but an iota of what a rogue trader knows and sees. But I can tell that you would like me to share that knowledge with you. That power over reality.
Power over reality? Tell me more.
I can lead you out of these flames, show you a path, rid you of pain, and give you a weapon so that you may defeat your enemies. Decide.
Your mouth begins to salivate. Each word Theodora speaks is like music to your ears. The entity that now dwells in the deepest recesses of your mind is pleading, begging, demanding that you give her an immediate answer. That answer can be nothing other than acceptance.
Do not listen to this abomination. If there is naught but his light in your heart, if you are resolute in your faith, then step into the flames. The Emperor protects. His faithful will not be deterred by either darkness or deceitful promises. Nor will the fire burn those who carry the torch of faith in their soul.
To the void with you. We need to follow Lady Theodora before we suffocate in this furnace.
The people! The survivors from the middle decks! We must help the crew! Lead them out! Find a way around!
Then we'll miss our chance to meet up with Elo. What are we waiting for?
Sometimes a character will have to make tough decisions based on their values, interests, and goals. Such decisions affect their convictions. This can develop in 3 directions: dogmatic, iconoclast, heretical. Each include 5 ranks. The higher the rank, the more zealously the character follows their convictions. The more noticeably the world around them reacts to their actions and decisions. Promotion through the ranks of each of these 3 directions open up access to new dialogue lines, events, and unique abilities. When one of the convictions branches reaches rank 3, it becomes the character's main focus. Your character's allies have convictions of their own as well. Dogmatic. Walk through the fire. The Emperor will guide the righteous on their path. Heretical. Accept the offer of help. Take my pain away and give me power. Iconoclast. Get the people off the bridge. I will not leave my people in harm's way. So what do we do, chat? What do we do? Oh, Brelix is paying to win. You offer Theodora your hand, and the air around you seems to tighten, becoming thick and viscous, enveloping you and your companions in an impenetrable veil. Theodora smiles at you. Her radiant, piercing blue eyes suddenly remind you of Voigtvir's.
I will show you the way. Go on. Close your eyes.
What? What is this place?
I don't know, Avalar. Maybe some kind of secret passage. And what are those crates?
Corrupted Inferno Pistol. This pistol increases the wielder's coercion. That's good. I mean, the decisions don't really matter until we hit level 3. So we could be like half heretical, half dogmatic, half iconoclast. And I know it's whatever. And as long as we don't hit level 3.
Victory awaits.
Yeah, have no strong opinions? Or we could go full heretical. I mean, I don't care. Like I said, I've already done my playthrough. This is all chat's will.
A new challenge for me?
I did iconoclast. Iconoclast, and the relationship was with Jay. Same. Great minds think alike. Theodora von Valancius's body is sprawled on the large blood-drenched desk. The arch-militant's corpse, still clutching a weapon, is slumped against one of the bulkheads.
Emperor, accept thy faithful souls.
Lord Captain, I didn't hear a thing. Not a whisper, not a breath. It was so loud. Why didn't I foresee this?
I mean, like, heretical is like, oh, well, like, you give everything to the demons and be corrupted, which is, you know, like Franco said, comically evil. And dogmatic is just like, oh, burn everything. Oh, they stole a piece of gum? I'll burn the whole family. Everything has to burn. Like, oh, okay. Then Iconoclast is like, well, what if we don't do that?
Lord Captain, who would even dare? Unless that rat, Voidsphere.
I doubt it. Voidvira wished humiliation and suffering.
It could have happened in the heat of battle. Not to mention that Mort was here, and he would have protected Lady Theodora to the last. How could Mort have failed her so terribly? The Arch-Militant was born on a death world. He had lightning-fast reflexes.
I can look at things in my own way. If you find something that might bear the imprint of the killer, just give it to me, and I'll try to see what secrets it holds.
Feeling closer to the body, the cause of death is apparent. The rogue trader's life was ended by an auto pistol shot. An accurate one at that. Theodora's face bears an expression of surprise. Something on the floor catches your eye, a heap of blood-spattered parchments and scrolls that must have fallen off the desk. As you lean closer, you notice something else, small shards of glass scattered on the floor. What do the shards tell you? It's difficult to say what was broken. The object fell on the floor, and it is as much as you can ascertain. Upon closer examination, the shards appear iridescent rather than completely transparent, as if they were submerged in promethium.
I see streaks of color, luminescence, blue lights, faces drawing closer. Lady Theodora and Conrad and what is that? Ah! Something dark, enormous. Oh, this glass thing was something foul, that's for sure. Tainted witchcraft.
What about Theodora?
It doesn't work like that. I can try to read the memories of objects, but dead bodies are a different story. Something like that would require her soul. And after what we saw on the officer's deck, I won't risk searching for it in the warp.
Reports, accounts, dispatches, you go over the scrolls until you stumble upon a document. It's different from the rest. It is a handwritten letter signed with the initials XC. And that sends a shiver down your spine. The author of this letter, addressed to Theodora von Valancius, signed it with the seal of the Holy Ordos of the Emperor's Inquisition, the secret police of the Imperium. Uh-oh. The auto pistol shot went through Mort's forehead, spraying the floor and the furniture around with blood, brain matter, and shards of his skull. The safety on the arch militant's weapon is off. The killer must have been a split second quicker than he.
Yes, the crucible of battle calls to me once more.
No, wait! We must see if we can find anything.
Idira, you can't bring her back. Let her go.
You'd give up so easily, old man? I expected as much from the sister. It's not like she has a heart. But you? Oh no. I'll get to the bottom of this. I'll find the one responsible for murdering the Lord Captain. And when I do, that scum will regret the day they were born.
Oh, the wearer of this amulet gains 10% boost to commerce. All right. Get some fellowship.
Follow my lead.
Why can't we have Mort's melt-a-gun? I feel like that would be really good right now.
I see you terminated.
Let the blood flow.
Armor protects the character from incoming damage. Light and medium armor are both available to you at the moment. The armor stat, blah, 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 blah. Dodge. Light armor dodges more often, but takes more damage. Now let's go here. Play.
Indeed.
Oops, did not want to do that.
Victory is imminent. At your beck and call.
Didn't hit that guy? All right, let's try this.
Let's see how they respond to this. All too easy.
Oh, damn.
Nothing I can't do.
Doubt is for the weak.
Could potentially run and gun, but whatever. Lightning bolt.
But of course.
Avert your eyes.
Anything else?
My ears are ringing.
I am your doom.
I've suffered worse.
Makes me laugh when the enemy just shoots the other guy.
It will be done.
Alright, swapping to our axe again. Gonna charge.
Suits my purposes.
And then we're gonna make him bleed. I don't think he bled.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
I missed.
I'll do it. Rejoice in battle.
What do you mean you missed? Argenta. Bad?
Was that you, Bandwag?
I am your doom.
Just a minor setback. Indeed. We are the spearhead of the Imperium.
Another level? The wearer gains 5 toughness if their intelligence is less than 35. Just too smart. But Abelard, you're pretty dumb. All right, let's see what we got. Daring Breach. Warrior immediately restores all AP and MP. Gains +3 MP until the end of the turn. Do not lose MP after performing attacks. The warrior has no limit on melee weapon attacks. What? Oh my god, there's so many talents. Whenever an enemy attacks the warrior's next melee attack deals an additional 5 damage. Warrior's melee attack deals an additional 3 damage. They're alone. Warrior's critical damage is increased by 18 when not armed with a melee weapon. The warrior has less than, if the warrior has less than 50% wounds, they gain critical strike. Whenever the warrior is attacked, they gain +1 stack of epicenter of slaughter until the end of combat. At the start of their turn, the warrior gains +1 temporary wounds for each stack. Cannot exceed 5. Oh, so basically, you gain like a potentially up to 5 temporary HP per turn per turn. Not bad. Thick skin or damage deflection. We could do that because we're tanky. We're gonna go thick, like really thick skin. We're so tanky right now. Abelard will give him the epicenter, or make him less tanky and more of a damage dealer. We'll go epicenter of slaughter. You dismantling attack. Whenever the operative attacks an enemy that is at full wounds, deals more damage. I mean, epicenter is good if A, your character gets attacked a lot, and B, if there's a lot of enemies that don't do a lot of damage. Exposed weakness costs 0. Oh, that's pretty good. Exposed weakness also reduces the enemy's toughness and willpower by 9. Maybe. I think I'll go 0 AP. That's all right. All right. For each adjacent ally, the soldier deals more damage to enemies. I mean, you could do that with officers. Keep them next to Argenta. Reloading costs 2 AP less. First reload does not cost AP. Yeah, it does save time.
excellence matters.
The horrific vision is a product of the warp energies that permeate the bridge. Oh, we're warping here.
I won't tolerate weakness.
The first sacrifice opens the eye. The second sacrifice draws its gaze.
Traitor. Right when we needed all forces to deliver a decisive blow, you stepped aside. Do not even try to claim that my Voxcasts did not reach you. I sense the mark of the warp on you. An echo of the powers that are ravaging this ship. What is it? The aftermath of the terrors that you had to face? Or an admission of guilt?
Merely a trace of the corruption that is assailing this vessel. I choose my allies well. I have a sister of battle at my side. What suspicions could you possibly have?
I cannot vouch for your actions. What transpired on the officer's deck?
Let us leave this conversation for another time. Master Edelthrad, it is with great sorrow that I inform you that Lady Theodora von Valancius is dead.
What? You? This is your doing.
Master Edelthrad, no! We have remained in each other's side ever since we broke free from Kunrad's schemes. The Lord Captain was killed by another's hand, and by the Golden Throne. I can surmise whose hand it was.
No matter what ritual Kunrad is performing there, the warp is too strong. I cannot withstand it. I feel my body changing with every second. The warp is ringing in the air. This is the end. We will perish in the warp, along with the Warrant and all the dynasty's heirs. The enemy of humanity has triumphed.
I've seen it before. We'd better get away from him. The changes are already accelerating.
I forbid you the very thought of yielding. Only by resigning to your fate will you truly suffer defeat. The ship can still be steered out of the warp, but we must first restore communication between the bridge and the navigators of Sanctum. Perhaps the warp does not have to be the end.
Enough talking rubbish. The navigator's alive and ready to take the ship out of the warp, if he gets some help from the bridge.
Then we have no right to bow our heads.
You can see Conrad Voitvir clearly in the gloom of the bridge. The broken blade he is holding is stained with dark drops that seem to have a pearlescent glimmer to them.
We are out of time.
Edelthrad bites his knuckle, desperately thinking. You see a wave ripple across the whites of Edelthrad's eyes, and they begin to turn a sickly yellow. Draw your weapon. Voitvir, you duplicitous cur! The rogue traitor's death will be avenged! That complicates things. Ready your weapons. If we're gonna die today, let us die with honor.
I will not die quietly alongside one who is a traitor to his blood. If my last service to the Imperium is to rip out the throat of an enemy of humanity, then such is the God Emperor's will. Accursed traitor! A time will come when you will bleed for her ladyship Theodora's murder. Remember my words, for they are the vow of he who marches toward his death.
What? Theodora is dead.
No, that can't be. Not now. I still haven't.
Your ritual won't be finished, heretic!
Oh.
I'll see you destroyed!
We're still in the tutorial? Yeah, but it's ending soon. It's got a toxic spurt.
Already done. All too easy.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
Okay, let's go full dogmatic. Well, I mean, tell that to Brelix. He keeps going, he keeps going heretic.
As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it. Guided by faith.
My place is at the fore. I've suffered worse. Pain and duty go hand in hand.
Chaos guides me.
Oh, my ears are ringing.
Death to the weak.
Okay.
Anything else?
How much armor did he have? $55. Alright, so we'll do that next turn.
I serve the ruinous powers.
Nothing I can't do.
We'll make them bleed.
Not a problem for me.
It's nothing.
Oh, she's bleeding.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Brace yourself, Abelard.
Abelard!
Just a minor setback.
Why did I not foresee this?
I've suffered worse.
Well, this is the problem, though.
They who discern the future on the battlefield.
Powers of the archenemy.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
But of course.
High momentum.
We have to hit the other guys.
Nothing I can't do. You didn't stand a chance. Suits my purposes. Already done. I am fear incarnate. My tactics are flawless. Not a problem. Opposing me was your biggest mistake. All too easy.
There we go. Now we won't have a movement problem. This guy eating the other guy's problem, but
Nothing I can't do.
how's it going? Well, the Chaos Spawn is doing us some issues here.
Pain cleanses the body. God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart.
Now revert to more conservative tactics.
I feel cold. On it. Was it you? Or
This is on higher than normal.
Already done.
It shields me. Blessed be the hand of the healer. As the Emperor commands, I act.
Not my worst day. Yeah.
Abalad, not you.
The witch has fallen. Leave her to rot.
Oh, it's not looking good.
Nothing I can't do. All too easy.
I'm enraged. I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, I act. Faith without deeds is worthless. Doubt is for the weak. I will endure.
This is bad. This is really bad.
Already done. Not a problem for me. Nothing I can't do.
Cleanses the body. Ministration is a holy task.
Try firearm mastery, I guess.
I stand, and thy light I crave.
Okay. Okay.
I'll do it.
We're not winning this.
Suits my purposes. Nothing I can't do.
My faith shields me. I refuse.
Oh, shoot. Put myself on an angle here. God damn it.
As the Emperor commands, I act. The enemies of the Emperor will be undone.
Argenta, can you hit something, please? Are we gonna die on the tutorial again? Yeah.
Not a problem for me.
From the ashes I will rise.
Nothing I can't do. All too easy.
Cold embrace of death. Our Emperor, deliver us.
Nothing I can't do. Already done.
Can we survive?
Nothing I can't do.
Can we survive?
Not a problem for me.
Oh my god, can we stop missing so much? Oh, fuck me. I'm so mad.
I shall not fear. Nothing I can't. You didn't stand a chance. Already done. Suits my purposes.
Rejoice in battle! I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, I act. Faith without deed.
Like the absolute scam that we died on the last hit because we missed again.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones.
It will be done.
I will do my duty.
I took care of this one. That was insulting.
Stop it! There is movement in the Empyrean.
And I can kill this guy, but our doofus is on the ground.
Anything else? Bring ruin.
Doubt is for the weak.
High momentum.
At your beck and call. Indeed.
Shotgun should... Shotgun does not reach. Laser gun reaches.
Can I fall back now? What is this foreboding? But of course. Such is the will of chaos.
Doesn't matter hitting him because he's just gonna eat the other guys. But I can't really move.
Suits my purposes. All too easy. Follow my lead. At your beck and call. I will do my due. One view at a time. It will be done.
Is there any point not to do endure?
I will endure. I feel cold.
Anything else?
Nothing I can't do.
Right, Argenta's still down.
Already done.
Well, unless I shoot this guy from here. Do I have an angle? $18 chance to hit? Yeah, that's not happening.
At your beck and call.
All right, Abelard.
It will be done.
Each strike is a prayer.
Well, he healed himself, but I couldn't even hit him, so doesn't really matter at this point.
You always want to be a martyr.
We are at a tactical disadvantage.
Oh, we're gonna lose again.
Absolutely not. Watch and learn. I've suffered worse.
I'm wounded.
Nothing I can't do. At your beck and call. Victory is imminent. Just a minor setting. I'll revert to more conservative tactics.
I will take all of you with me.
Suits my purposes. I will do my duty.
If I get knocked down even once, it's over.
Indeed.
And I can't hit for shit. It's so infuriating.
Not my mistake. Yes, I hope to meet the same end.
I'm wounded.
Not my specialty.
No, I've got maximum weapon skill.
Could it happen?
Yeah, I'm just getting completely slaughtered here. Don't know what to do about it. Oh, I was casting aid. That's why it wasn't working.
Forge ahead! All too easy. Nothing of value has been lost. Suits my purposes. Opposing me was your biggest mistake.
Guided by faith. I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it.
A tactically sound approach.
It will be done. Victory is imminent.
I will do like you.
My ears are ringing.
Chaos guides me.
Brace yourself, Avalon.
Cover me.
The problem is, like, we're in super warp right now, so doing this is really bad.
Will do.
I'm stuck with this, the bad pistol.
Was that you? Or...
Never wavered in the face of adversity. Already done. You didn't stand a chance. Not a problem for me.
I don't have an angle on this guy, and I can't get an angle because this guy's there, and I can't attack him because he's gonna heal.
God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart.
Alright, we'll tank the hit. We don't have a choice.
At your beck and call. I've suffered worse. It will be done.
For Von Valancius.
My place is at the fore. At your beck and call.
Victory is imminent.
Alright, no one's dead. That's good.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
My precious has failed me. On it.
I'll do that.
If only you knew what awaits you.
Did I just hit him for a dismantling attack? No, Chaos Spawn is hit.
All too easy. Suits my purposes.
I'm not injured. I'm enraged.
Okay.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
We'll heal you because we need your damage. There's only like a 5% chance of spontaneously dying. It can also backfire, like it happened in the second fight we did against this guy.
At your beck and call. Someone else can do this.
Stop mocking me.
Oh, 1 damage. Pretty sick.
I'll live another day.
All right, let's make him bleed.
Already done.
All right, well, I think we're in a position to win now.
I will not.
The permanent effect really helps us out here.
Will do. Anything else?
Nothing I can't do. All too easy. Watch and learn. Suits my purposes.
Endure. Doubt is for the weak.
It will be done.
It really helped that we didn't get knocked down at all.
That's not the Seneschal's job.
Like, no knockdowns made it a lot easier.
What is a
I've never felt pain like this. Was that you? Or
I didn't want to do reload.
on it?
Foul witchcraft!
All right.
Already done.
Ready to kill.
Nothing of value has been lost. I tire of idleness.
Oh, we got an achievement. We got an achievo. What did we get? Playing on daring difficulty or above, you did not let the chaos spawn consume any cultist. Oh. Oh, well, good. That was a little rough, but we got her done. Ooh. You get to choose a new ability. Yeah, we'll take a break after doing the levels. Or we'll do it after the break. And then people will have something to go back to. All right, we're going to take a small break, and then we'll be back with more Rogue Trader after the break, so stay tuned. And then we'll do the levels.